Hey guys, it's Ani from Create Your Future, and today I want to talk about something really important. It's an important part of manifesting, and once you get this, I will guarantee everything will change for you, whether it's for manifesting your SP, whether you're manifesting more money, removing a third party out of the situation, whatever it is, manifesting a new job, financial freedom, whatever it is. If you can get this down to the science of it, you will succeed in anything you're trying to manifest much more faster, effortless. It'll just click, once this clicks, you'll see that it's a piece of cake in your reality. So I've noticed this come up a lot in my clients, and honestly, like, this came up in my manifestation journey as well. Whatever I was manifesting, especially a specific person, when there's more, like when there's a person involved, this is like the part why I'm making this video. Anything you're manifesting and there's a person involved, this video is for you. So what I want to talk about, you guys, is when you are in contact with SP, if you're manifesting an SP and you're in contact with them and you are noticing the old version, then some of the new version, then some of the old version, like hot and cold behavior, this video is for you. It's not only about SP. Even if it's your job, even if you're manifesting something for work, a promotion, a bonus, a higher salary, whatever it is, relationship with coworkers, relationship with family, relationship with friends, whatever it is, this is important. There is I like to call it, like, it's like almost like overlapping. When you're shifting from your old state, your old story to your new story, you will start seeing people, you'll start seeing evidence back. You'll start seeing people show their better versions of themselves. You'll start seeing better evidence from people. But what used to happen to me, and it's kind of still does happen to me sometimes, like, I won't lie, you will notice sometimes the good versions follow the hot, follows up with cold a little bit in the whether it's in the conversations, whether it's in behavior of whoever you're dealing with. If you guys have noticed this, if you've been manifesting a better version or you're manifesting a new story with this person that you've known, comment down below if you're noticing changes and then back to how it was, and then changes and then back to how it was with them. Comment down below, because I don't know anyone that this doesn't happen to. Like, the more and more I meet with clients, and I meet with a lot of everyone, I meet with every type of person, any type of circumstance. You guys, if I had a book on the circumstances I have heard, it'll be a crazy, crazy book. But they still get their success. But this is the key. How you hold yourself during a hot and cold behavior with a specific person. And when I say specific person, guys, if you're manifesting a relationship, it can apply for that. If you're manifesting your boss to give you a raise, it could be that. So don't think this is just applying to a romantic relationship. It could apply to anything where other people are involved. So what would happen for me and a lot of my clients, and this is like inevitable, it's going to happen because you're literally like, you're shifting into a new story. And when the 3D is conforming, it doesn't conform everything right away. You will see some hot and cold behavior because when you're thinking of a new story, you have a tendency to go back to the old story too. So everything's just projecting out from you. You are the root cause of all of it. So everything's just listening to you, like, oh, you were in the new story for quite some time, and then you went back to the old story and you started thinking other things. So I guess that's what we're going to push out. I guess that's what you're going to have to experience in your reality, because you are God of your reality. And when you're jumping back and forth from story to story, that's what you got to see. And I know it sucks, you guys. I know it sucks, because when I was recreating my specific person, I had created my specific person to literally, everything was like, if there was a pro and con list, the con list would have been longer. Like, I had created a bad version. And I would get better version, and I would get so happy, and I'm like, oh my God, it's working, yes. And then it would go back to bad version. Why does that happen? Because your old story is just heavier. Your old story is just replaying in your head much longer and longer, especially if you're not conscious and aware of it. That's why when we talk about mental diet is literally being aware of what you're thinking. And it doesn't necessarily mean like change every word of every sentence you're thinking or every thought. It's not about that. It's about you being aware of what state you're in. And what does it mean when what state you're in? What does that mean? That means, are you focusing on the new version of you and them, and how many amazing possibilities there can be between the two of you, whether it's a romantic partner, whether it's a boss, whether it's a raise, whether it's a promotion, whether it's an opportunity in work or family, whatever it is. Are you thinking about what could go right most of the time, or are you thinking about what could go wrong most of the time? If you're anything like me, recreating a person, I was always thinking about what could go wrong. What if I do this and this happens? What if I do that and this happens? What if I think this and this happens? It was like literally the majority of my time when I was manifesting SP was thinking about lack and thinking about all the pain I felt. And you know what? It's valid. I mean, like, you guys, if you've been emotionally hurt or whatever it is, it's valid. It's happened. It happened. So it's okay to feel. It's okay. This whole manifesting game, the journey, it's not about you repressing feelings and pushing them down so much where you just forget. No, face them. Face the feelings. Ask yourself why you're feeling this way. The more questions you ask yourself in those moments, the more lighter the emotions become. And if you guys haven't seen it, I have multiple videos about observing your thoughts. It's very important to observe your thoughts as well. Don't just try to push down negative thoughts and hide from them. Face them. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Is it because I don't believe I'm God of my reality? Is it because I don't believe everyone's me pushed out? Most likely, yes, that's what you're feeling. That's what I would feel when I was on my journey and I was still questioning if everyone's me pushed out, and I was still questioning if I'm that powerful. I would feel like crap most of the time. I would really just question everything, and I would beat myself up over it. I would just feel down all the time because my old story was just more dominant. The voice in my head of you're not powerful enough, it may not work for you, this may not apply to you, was just louder than the actual truth. And the actual truth is you are God of your reality. You could try to run away from it as much as you can, but your thoughts still create. Your thoughts are always creating, even the negative stuff. If you ever question if your thoughts are creating, just look at your life. You're living what you once thought about yourself to be true, what you once thought about SP to be true, what you once thought about work to be true. You're literally living that right now. What was once a thought. Okay? So back to the topic, back to the important topic is what I want you guys to be aware of is, how are you behaving? How are you reacting in these hot and cold moments? especially when you're manifesting something that involves another person. How are you acting? How are you reacting when you do not hear what you want? Are you making it mean? And I also have a video about meanings too, which is important as well. Are you making things mean? Oh, see, the way they acted just now, or the social media post I just saw of them and another person, or the conversation we just had today does not indicate my end result. I must be failing. That is a problem. I must be bad at this. I must not be as powerful as I thought I was. I must be going backwards instead of going forwards. All of these are affirmations. All of these are you affirming these things, and your subconscious mind is listening to you, and it's saying, everyone, stop. Stop cooking what you were cooking. Stop doing what you were doing. This person said a different meaning. I heard them go off topic to the old story, so we need to just pause for a second, because I feel like Master of her reality or his reality changed their mind just now. Something probably happened in her 3D. She reacted, but unfortunately, we cannot keep going with the new story, because we have to listen to God. And whatever God says, whatever boss says, you are the boss, by the way. You are God of your reality. So just imagine your subconscious mind is this workshop. It's the little workers in there listening to you all the time, listening. Did you change your mind? Did you not change your mind? Did you stick to the new story? Did you stick to the old story? What are you doing? We gotta have our ears open, listening to you, because we gotta do what you say, because that is our job. We know nothing else. So your subconscious mind does not know anything else but what your thoughts are. It must push them out. That's why everything's neutral. That's why everything is a clean slate until you attach perception to it, perspective to it, right? What you do when you see stuff happening in 3D that you don't prefer matters. Are you a reactor or are you a creator? If you react, that's okay. Do not stay there though. Do not stay there though. Because what happens is you wake up your ego. And if you know what I'm talking about, comment down below. I was a pro at this. You wake up that ego, and ego is like, oh, no. Did you hear what your SP just told you? We got to play hard to get now. Did you see what SP just posted on social media? You need to post a hotter picture to get their attention, to make them feel bad for how they acted, to make them fear losing you. This is ego. Why is it wrong to listen to your ego? Because ego comes from lack. Ego comes from trying to protect you. Your ego is just trying to protect you. It's not an enemy, but it does not know the real truth, your ego. The ego is just like, we need to protect you. We need to protect you. You see what happened there? Oh, they raised their voice at you. They raised their tone. Oh, no. Boundaries. You got to put boundaries. You can't let anyone talk to you like that, which is fine. Boundaries are healthy, but you guys, if you're doing things on purpose to get SP's attention or to get your boss's attention, like, no, I deserve more, you need to give me a raise. If you're coming from that state of anger, like, I need to prove it, all of that's coming from lack. And how would you know if you're coming from that point of view? How you feel. Your feelings are indicators. Your emotions are telling you you are on the wrong path. Pull over, calm down, get neutral. If you feel off, that's a notification, because feeling happens from thoughts. So here's how your feelings work, and here's how you can use that measurement in you. Here's what happens. You have a thought, you don't like it. Or maybe you got evidence and you don't like it from SP, right? Now you start to think, oh my God, what if my affirmations are not working? What if he's not me pushed out? What if this doesn't apply to this person? What if this, what if that, what if this, right? So now you're boiling. Those thoughts are boiling in you. And now, because you've been thinking so many thoughts, your feelings are now, it's causing you to feel a certain way. Thoughts cause feelings. So now you're feeling a certain way. And now it doesn't feel good. But people think when something doesn't feel good, it's true. Oh, it's true because I don't feel good. That was my intuition. I don't feel good. No. When you don't feel good, that's your inner world trying to tell you, yo, chill, because you are going the wrong way. You're not listening to me at all right now. You're not remembering who you are. You're not remembering that you are God of your reality. You are literally reacting. You just switched the role from creator to reactor. I'm trying to tell you, I'm putting butterflies in your stomach. I'm trying to make you feel nervous. I'm trying to do anything possible for you to understand you're going the wrong way, buddy. Stop. That's why you get nervous. That's why you get anxious. I suffered with a lot of anxiety attacks. I actually used to pull over and calm down because when I would get anxiety attacks and I would react in my 3D and I would feel out of control, I wouldn't be able to drive. Like I would literally have to pull over and take a deep breath, maybe water, and calm down because it just didn't feel good. I couldn't control my thoughts. And that's what anxiety is. You feel like you don't have control over the situation. And that's literally what happens when you spiral too. You feel like you don't have control over the situation. Maybe you got into an argument with your partner, or maybe you got into an argument with your boss or your coworker or something, and you're not getting the desired results you want from them in that moment, even though you've been working towards it, which is normal. Hot and cold behavior happens. It's not always a smooth road. Just be okay with it. Be okay with it. Just understand that that's a possibility. And even if you're perfect with your boss, even if you're perfect with your specific person, even married couples, happy partners, happy couples have arguments too, So just think of it that way. Like, it's not throwing you off track. What's throwing you off track is the repetitive reacting. Okay? You guys, if you resonate with this, if you felt this way, comment down below. I love you guys interacting and commenting, and we're all human. Like, I'm manifesting the best life right now for me, and I'm noticing all these huge breakthroughs within my life and within my clients' lives, but we're still human. Like, it's not, this manifesting thing is not about how to learn to be a robot and not react. Make your reactions your friend. It's almost like a child. Like, how would you talk to a child when they're reacting? You would be like, calm down. It's okay. It's going to be okay, right? You wouldn't be like, what are you doing? Stop. Like, so don't talk to yourself like that. Don't beat yourself up over it. It's okay. We're going to get through this. Don't worry. It happens. It's a possibility that there's this, overlapping in 3D where your old story and your new story kind of mix and your reality doesn't make sense a little bit. You may see hot and cold behavior. Totally fine. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. I mean, if it helps any of you, I'm sure it would, but I've had huge breakthroughs with my SP by one day seeing extremely cold behavior, but persisting in my new story. Less than 24 hours later, I see a completely different version of that person, and they continue to be the better version of themselves. They continue to be more caring and more affectionate and more loving, apologetic. So You may get cold behavior, but what you do after that cold behavior, what you do in that time where you could react or you could persist. It's only going to help you. And if you can't do anything in that moment, you just don't feel good, remember, the feelings in your body are there to indicate and tell you you're off track. Take a breather. Go watch a movie. Go watch a funny movie. Go eat your favorite foods. Go just hang out with friends. Take your mind off it as much as you can. Even if you can't, just bring yourself back to neutral. Neutral is better than hurt. Neutral is better than angry. Right? You don't have to be positive. So I don't want you guys to think, I don't want you guys to think like if you just had a really bad time at work or wherever it is, right, with the person, and you just saw really bad evidence, like, I don't want you to think like you have to be like, oh, no, I gotta feel good right now. No, I cannot allow a bad negative thought to come up. No, gotta feel good. No, just, it's fine. It's only you versus you. The creator in you versus the reactor in you. Just fighting. Those are the voices in your head. You guys. So yeah, I've noticed a lot of changes in my life by just being aware and paying attention. What do you do in those hot and cold moments? What you do in those hot and cold moments determines what's going to happen going forward. Okay? So if you want to continue to experience hot and cold, I don't know why you would, but if you want to continue to experience that, what you would do is literally just, when you get the cold, you react. When you get the hot, you're all happy, and then you get the cold again and you react. That's what constantly keeps you in that cycle, and there's no breakthroughs. What you really want to do is see it for what it is. I'm going from old story to new story. This is going to happen in between. This is just the middle. This is just the bridge of incidents. I'm not going to worry about it, because who's in control? I am. Who can shake everything up if they wanted to? I can. Who can affirm their way to success? I can. You can. It's your reality, right? So yes, you guys, if you are interested in one-on-one coaching, link is going to be in the description box down below. For all of you getting all this success from my courses, I love you guys for all those amazing stories that you're sending in, the feedback you're sending in of the success stories. You can get access to the courses in the description box down below. Just click on the website. You're going to go to courses, Ani's courses. Again, I always say this in every video, you guys, but there's always some confusion, so I'll just clear it up. When you go to purchase a course, there is a date and time. Do not worry about the date and time. The minute you buy and purchase the course is the minute you have access to it. Do not worry about the date and time there for the course. That's for our end, the system. So the minute you purchase is the minute you have full access to it, which is great because the faster you can get your success, right? If you guys are trying to get a time with me, there is a wait list. You can just go on our website, sign up for the wait list, or email us at sessions@createyourfuture.co. All the information is going to be in the description box down below. We still have the contest going for, I believe it's 3 coaching sessions, 3 free coaching sessions of a coach of your choice. All you got to do is subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below. What have you been manifesting so far?